You know what this little. I don't know what. I don't know what this. I don't know what this is called. Right. This hair right underneath my bottom lip, but it's like the landing strip on top of a clitoris. Except it's on the bottom.
It's your Billy Goat beard.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Not Good Enough podcast. We're finally here 2 weeks in a row consecutively. This is my great co-host, Andy.
Hello, and this is David, my other co-host.
Thank you. Didn't say great, no adjective for me. We are back here for episode 48, Social Butterflies.
Mhm.
Welcome to another episode, and welcome back to my household, Andy. How is it
Thanks,
going?
David. Oh, it's going great.
Oh, it's going
Yes.
great? Good. If you were just here at my house
Mhm.
a couple days ago,
Oh, yeah?
you would have fucking not be friends with me anymore.
Oh, okay.
So I probably talked about it on the last episode.
You're talking about Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving,
Okay,
yeah.
You were telling me that you had plans, that you were like day drink starting at 8 a.m.
Dog,
That's what you said.
I lied. It started at 7:50
Okay.
in the morning, boy.
Early bird gets the
worm, yeah.
the worm and the tequila. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I started out with I got completely fucked up. It's definitely it was definitely an experience. And
Now,
it makes it even worse than I remember most of it.
You know, it's not healthy to drink by yourself. Were you by yourself?
For most of the day. But
Okay.
Not in the efficient times. So look, I woke up
At the efficient times.
at the most productive.
Okay.
So I woke up at like 7:50.
Mhm.
No, like 7:30.
7:30.
Get myself 20 minutes, do my
Mhm.
meat, got that out the way for the
Yep.
morning, right?
Sure.
Then I went to the living room.
Mhm.
I was like, I'm immediately gonna start out with the Casamigos. So I got some Casamigos. I did not fuck with it too much, but I'm like, I made this commitment to drink. I'm gonna drink.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I kept drinking some, and I'm like, this is disgusting. So I took a nap. I woke up. I said, I'm not tipsy or anything. I woke up around like 12:01. I'm like, fuck. I gotta start drinking again.
Sleeping the day away.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just gonna get the Jaeger bombs for later, because I
Mhm.
also bought Jägermeister. So I kept drinking some Casamigos. Nothing happened to me, but it gave me a headache. So I went back to sleep. And then I had made plans with my homeboy the day before. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna come to your house probably around like 5 or 6. We can watch some Boondocks and all that shit." I'm like, perfect. So it was like 2 o'clock, and I'm like, I got a headache. I'm gonna sleep because I'm waiting for my boy Darian to come. So I woke up at exactly 5, because I looked at my
Mhm.
phone, and he texted me like 20 minutes prior, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be leaving around here around 5." So I was like, "Oh shit!" So I cleaned up real quick because I didn't prepare the whole time of the day I was awake. I didn't prepare for anything. He came, and then I was like, "It's time for the Jaeger bomb." So I bust out like a good sized cup, probably
Mhm.
like this, right? Good sized cup.
Yeah, that's a good cup right there.
That's a good sized
At
cup.
least 16 ounces.
Yeah.
That's
Good.
2 cups.
That was like a cup and a half then. It wasn't 16.
Okay.
So I bust out the Jaeger. I bust out the Red Bull.
Yeah.
I mix that shit. Mind you, I'm really bad at mixing drinks. I mix 50-50.
Okay.
Everything I mix is 50-50.
Equal parts.
Equal
Got it.
parts. That's the only ratio that I know. 50-50. Always equality. Quality always comes first. So I mix it 50-50. I give him one. I give me a cup, right? He didn't want it all the way up. Also, he had to drive home, so probably wasn't a good idea. So whatever, we sit here, we keep we're watching Boondocks, which is actually one of my first times watching a full episode of Boondocks. I've only seen like clips. This shit's fucking hilarious, by the way. But that's a mute point. So he takes a sip and he's like, "Yo, it tastes like rubber tuss," and I was like, "Well, bitch, I need it." Yo, I started drinking that shit, and I really fucked with it because it tastes like medicine, which I mean, I have a long history of being addicted to medicine. And then also it kind of reminds me of like root beer and like toothpaste. And I don't know about you, bro. I love root beer, and I don't mind eating some toothpaste, depending on the brand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let me get this straight. So toothpaste, root beer, and medicine.
Yeah. My top 3.
But it all mixed together?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Yes.
Everybody's got their thing.
Hey,
okay.
bro, that's my shit. So
sure.
I drink fucking 5 of those.
5 of those glasses.
Yes.
That you're probably saying is around 12 ounces, in size or in volume. So
yes.
you're talking 60 ounces.
Yes.
You destroyed 60. So 30 ounces of Jaeger and 30 ounces of Red Bull.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was even hours after that you were
pregame
fucking around with some other drink that you slept off because you don't drink water to hydrate yourself.
No.
Because you can't stand water.
I had the La Croix, but I didn't drink any La Croix. I only drank Casamigos and Jaeger that day. I swear to God.
Did you eat anything?
I ate a pizza. I ate a full pizza, but I was at like 10 in the morning.
Okay.
Before my first nap. But I ate the full thing. I got the frozen pizza. I ate the whole shit, bro. Like, I was hungry as fuck. I ate the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're watching Boondocks. On like my 3rd cup, I start feeling like, I start getting a little giggly, you know what I'm saying? I start laughing at all the jokes, bitch. I'm like, Darren, yo, this shit is amazing. So I'm like, yo, I'm going to get up and get a 4th cup. So I get up, I start, I have to, walk around the table, make sure I don't hit this table that's like on the floor folded up and like miss all the podcast shit. I make another cup on the way back, bro. I don't know how I didn't spill a drop, bro, because I filled that bitch up to the brim, bro. I don't know how I didn't spill anything, but I made it to the chair, to the sofa, and I thought I was going to sit down like nice. Nah, bro, I threw myself on, like I forgot what gravity was. I just let it, I thought I was just going to float down. So I drink the 4th cup. After the 4th cup, I don't remember any episode of the Boondocks. I remember things that happened surrounding the TV, but I don't know what I watched, and I don't know exactly what I said to Darian, but I know I was spilling my heart out because by the 2nd cup, I was already saying shit that nobody knows. But that's my homeboy, so I'm not like worried about it. But it's like I don't know exactly what he heard, so I gotta like watch out next time I see him. I might bring up some shit. I'm like, yo, you weren't supposed to know that, bro. So I do remember after I drank the 4th one, I'm like, I'm already fucked up. I might as well just go for one more. So I have the
famous last words.
So I have the 5th one, and like 15 minutes later after drinking, mind you, I drink pretty fast. I don't sip. I'm like 2 sips, I'm done with the cup. So like 15 minutes after the 5th cup, but yeah, I cannot fucking stop doing this. Bro, I am going side by side. Every time I laugh, I lose structural integrity in my spine. And every time I laugh, I have to like fucking like go and dab into my elbow and like just laugh my ass off as like thank God he was like on a separate chair and he wasn't on the couch, because I would have just been fucking laughing all over him. Dog. So I'm laughing, I'm having a good time or whatever the fuck is going on TV. I don't remember. And then I just get so nauseous and I'm like, holy fuck. And like without skipping a beat, I stand up and I announce like if anything matters anymore, I announce I'm going to the bathroom to throw up. And I go to the bathroom, fucking mind you, almost hitting like everything around on the way. I cannot walk straight. And like I look at the toilet and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck this shit up. So I fucking I lift up the toilet seat and I'm like, ugh, like fucking straight water, bro. I'm hurling this shit. Like this shit, like honestly, if I wasn't aiming straight down, that shit would have gone like 6 feet horizontal. So I throw up and I'm like, oh fuck. All right. So I flush the toilet. I get up and I have to hold on to the sink and I'm trying to like grab the fucking Colgate so I can like brush my teeth and shit, bro, because I don't want to smell like throw up. Dog, I'm legit doing this, holding on to the fucking thing. I keep bumping into the wall behind me and I'm like, David, what the fuck is going on? I finally get the toothpaste. I brush my teeth fucking half-assedly. I don't know how the fuck I did it. I jump out of the bathroom. Darren's like, yo, you good? I'm like, bro, I'm fucked right now. I am fucked.
Yep.
He's like, bro, just sit down. Let's just take a seat. He's like, drink water. I'm like, fuck water. So
does he not know you?
Yo. So yeah, I have a seat again, and then like 15 minutes later, he's like, yo, I gotta go. And it's like 9 o'clock.
And you're like, please don't leave me.
I was like, all right, bro, I love you, dog. I love you with everything, bro. You mean everything to me, bro. I love you. He's like, yeah, bro, I love you too, bro. He leaves.
Yeah, okay, bye.
And I'm like, all right. I have work in the morning, and I have to wake up at 7 to be at work at 8. So I'm gonna.
And it's 9 p.m. So you got less than 12 hours
to sober up. So I'm like, I am going to take a nap. So I go to bed. I lay down. I don't even have my phone on. Like, my phone's next to me. I'm not even looking at my phone. I usually watch a YouTube video, go to sleep. I'm like, yo, dog, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm just going to close my eyes right now. Then, like, my phone starts ringing. And I look at the screen, and it's my ex calling me. And I specifically remember saying, I probably shouldn't answer this because I don't know what the fuck I'm going to say. Like, it's not a good idea for me to talk to anybody outside of Darian because he knows the situation. But if I text or call anybody or answer anybody's call to me, I'm going to say some shit that I have no fucking way to defend at all. So I'm like, I'm not going to answer this. So then the call goes away, and then she texts me. So I'm like, she texts me. I might as well respond. So she's like, hey. And I'm like, hey. She's like, what are you doing? I said, extremely drunk right now. She's like, well, Mr. Drunk, open your door. It's cold outside. I'm like, what? This is literally my reaction. Because I'm fucking gone. And I'm like, what? Yeah, you don't know. She's here?
You don't know, like, what reality is.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, what? How is she here right now?
Why?
Yeah, like, I don't have an inside voice. I'm saying this aloud.
Sure.
So I stumble my way to the door, open the door. She's there. And I'm like, what are you doing here? She's like, I was coming to check on you, which obviously was a good idea. And I'm like, what? Check on me? So I go lay down again. I don't really remember anything much after that, except I fucking apologized to her like 800 times. I was like, I'm so sorry for our relationship and the way I fucked it up. And I just want you to know I'm sorry. I don't want to get back together with you, but I want you to know I loved you at that time, and I always love you a little bit, and I'm sorry. Like, for 2 hours, I said that with my eyes closed. I can't open my eyes. The only time I did open my eyes, she had my phone, and I was like, why the fuck are you on my phone? I was angry. She's like, I'm texting, and I'm like, who the fuck are you texting? She's like, I'm texting Andy. Why the fuck are you texting Andy? And she's like, so he can wake you up in the morning because you need to go to work. And I'm like, yeah, you right. I need to go to work. Holy shit. Make sure I put my alarm. She's like, it's in there. And I was like, thank you. Thank you. So, like, she leaves eventually. And then I wake up at 3 in the morning.
Oh, God.
3 in the morning. And I'm like, I was like, I actually don't feel that bad. I just can't stand up. But if I stay completely still, if I
can work from the bed horizontally.
But I thought it was progress because I'm like, dude, just a second ago, the room was spinning when I was laying down. But at least it's 3 in the morning. I still have like 4 hours to sleep. And like the room's not spinning when I lay down, only when I make any movement. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go back to sleep, and then I'm making progress, And I did get up and drank some water, some like flavored water, But I drank some water. I'm like, dog, this is great. I'm gonna have a great day tomorrow. So I try to go back to sleep, and like I cannot. Next thing you know, it's 7 in the morning. My alarm goes off, and I'm like, have I been awake for 4 hours after trying to go back to sleep? You have got to be kidding me. So I was very pissed. And I'm like, God damn it. And then Andy calls me exactly like 7:30. He's like, hey, buddy. And I'm like, yo, I got fucked up last night. And whatever, I tell him the story. I'm like, all right, I gotta get dressed to go to work. He's like, all right, deuces. So I get dressed. I'm not that dizzy. Like, honestly, I felt fine. I just felt like a little bit off, but I'm like, this is to be expected. I drank a lot. So I drive to work. The drive was perfectly fine. I was like, I was bumping some music. I was like, oh shit, man, Drake hitting hard right now. So I make it to work, and honestly, the walk from the car to the building was not bad at all. But as soon as I stepped 2 feet into that building, holy shit, everything just went to shit. The only reason I had to go an hour before we opened, and that was really because I had an interview to do. So I go back there and I tell the store manager, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not drunk, but I'm like a little not tipsy, but I don't know. I'm feeling off. All right, I drank, yeah, but I didn't have a headache or anything. I was like, yo, that shit went down smooth. But he's like, all right, cool, don't worry, I got you.
Cool, great.
Yeah, I got you. Just let me know if you want to add anything during the interview. I was like, all right. So the girl comes and we do the interview, and this guy, just to fuck with me, bro. Every 30 seconds, he would he would like ask her a question, she would say something, and then every 30 seconds, bro, basically, he would just turn around, look at me, and say, David, would you like to add anything? And my stupid ass just kept adding shit that I should just not be adding. Like, I would just say the same shit. The thing, we were already gonna hire her, but she would say that, and I'd be like, yeah, I just think you'll be a really good fit. And I've said that like 5 fucking times already, and I'm just acting super awkward. Like, I'm saying shit that I'm not even thinking. I'm stumbling over my words. And this fucking guy just keeps turning around and saying, would you like to add anything? Knowing I can't stop myself. I turn into a chatty box when I'm fucking, drinking.
Mm-hmm.
So she leaves. And I'm like, that was awful, dude. He's like, that shit was the funniest thing I've ever been a part of. And I'm like, okay. So
glad for you. Fuck you.
Yeah, bro. So I somehow made it. I had an 11-hour shift. And by like hour 4, I started getting the headache, and I'm not drunk anymore. I'm like, oh, I'm just hungover now. This is great.
Great. I'm just hungover.
Yeah. It was it was an interesting day. Good thing it was Friday right after Thanksgiving, so it wasn't too busy, and we had 4 people besides me there, so I'm like, I'm in good hands. Like, if I fuck up, I got these people to fall back on.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. But that was my Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving?
Well, nowhere near as adventurous as yours.
Hey, mine wasn't that bad. I didn't leave my house. Thank God. It was a really good decision.
Yeah, right.
Fucked everything.
Oh, man. And that would have been worse.
Yeah, and the way that my ex just showed up randomly, I haven't texted her or called her in like a month, 2 months.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her at all. And even last time we talked, it wasn't even anything like, oh, we're friends or whatever. It was just yeah, it was just weird as fuck. It's like she had a bat signal. It was like, drunk. David's drunk.
Yeah.
Go.
I wonder how she knew to show up.
God. God was like, we're just gonna make this guy's life a movie. Go ahead.
Got the B&C camera set up. All right, roll.
Yeah, bro.
Well, yeah, my Thanksgiving, like I said, was not as adventurous as yours. We woke up, and my wife was going down south to see her mom, and she's going to be there for over a week. For visiting her. She hasn't seen her in over a year, that sort of thing. And help her mom go through some stuff down there and whatnot, and visit extended family, that sort of thing. Side quest. Now I'm by myself.
Side quest
with the pets, and on top
fucking heathens.
Yeah. So I got there's like a lot of other things that occurred while she was gone already, and she's still got a whole goddamn week, without her here. But my Thanksgiving was very nice. I went over to my mom's, and I spent like 5 hours there. We're just catching up, and
nice. Did you eat turkey?
We had turkey.
Did you do the obligatory? I have to take a nap on the couch.
No.
Really?
No, really. Yeah. We only did one decent sized plate, because when we finished that plate, we were like, we're comfortably full right now. Let's not make the mistake and literally overstuff ourselves where it's painful.
Andy's a madman, bro.
No, man.
Dog, you have to eat everything you can.
Yo, last night, which was Saturday, so Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I finished the leftovers last night. Because I brought home leftovers, right? Mm-hmm. That was the only thing my mom told me to bring, was like containers to bring stuff home. She's like, I got the rest. So when I got there,
anything else?
When I got there, I helped her cook some stuff and whatever. We were catching up. It was nice, So, so that was my Thanksgiving. I came home. The house was, empty, because my wife was already gone. She was traveling down south. The two cats were there, and the day before, we had our couch removed.
Yes, the couch with the feathers that were all fucked.
That's right. And that happened when I was at work because my wife was able to come home during that time and, start her Thanksgiving vacation. So that was Thursday. Come Friday, we actually we tried some new cleaning service, which 2 people came over because my wife really wants to have a clean house, but both of us are not that good at cleaning.
Oh.
So
you gotta be good at one thing, Andy. Pick one thing.
I'm good at paying people to do stuff for me. Yeah.
Yeah, but you bad at making the money to pay those people.
But listen, I can manage some money, okay? That's a skill. Come on. There's people that make a lot of money that cannot manage it. Yeah.
You ain't gotta speak to me like that. You gotta speak to me because I got a chain on, bitch.
Yeah, okay. So Friday we had cleaning people over, so I had to organize the house, right? Because it was a
pre-clean before the cleaning people.
I didn't clean it. I just decluttered it. I put shit away. Man, God damn it, I gotta. There's all this shit I gotta do, and so I did that all day Friday. Well, actually, no. I did it Thursday. I did it Thursday because they were coming over on Friday. But most of everything was all done on Thursday. And then they came over on Friday and really cleaned up the bathrooms, mopped the floor, vacuumed the floor, dusted everything. That's pretty much what they did. But let me tell you something. They weren't there that long. They were only there for half an hour or something like that. But
wow.
They killed it. They killed it, man.
Damn. How much was it?
It was $125.
Oh, how much do you think my house would be? 75, 60?
I don't know.
My house is pretty small.
I mean, our house is probably twice the size as this place.
Yeah,
at least.
Hard flex, but okay, sir. So what? I pay $62.50.
Nope, $125 probably.
Bitch. You get the white man discount.
Yep. Let's see. So we had them come over on Friday, which was great because we were having the couch delivered today, right? Which was
that probably made their job much easier.
Oh yeah.
Also, that's probably the first time you ever see the floor underneath the couch where the couch was.
Now, we did move the couch a couple of times over the past couple of years. We, as I call it, we broke it apart, to just remove all the pieces and whatnot. But I mean, that was a pain in the ass, removing all the stuff and, fluffing up all the cushions and all the pillows and all this stuff and moving it back. Probably took at least 30, minutes.
I swear to God, you're going to say hours.
30 hours, man.
It took at least 30 hours.
It took, at least a week's worth of work. But so we get the new couches delivered today, and I am so glad that we delayed this recording.
Yes.
Because, bro,
I'm glad you told me, bro. Because I swear Andy sometimes doesn't tell me shit, and I'm very guilty of doing the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
But he texted me yesterday. He's like, "Yo, might have to delay the recording till the afternoon, depending on when these people come. I don't want to not be here when they deliver the couch." I was like, "Oh, perfect," because I would have definitely woke up at 8 and set everything up, and then I'll text Andy at 9. Where you at? And he's like, "Yo, nah." I'm like,
I'll be there in 5 hours.
Yeah. Fuck. So yeah, I'm actually very glad you told me.
Yeah.
But how did that work out?
Oh, it worked out great because I don't know what it was. The universe was helping me out or something like that because I woke up at 10:40 or something like that. Right? So I'm like, "Oh man, sleeping in again, no alarm go off. It's
no wife.
Yeah.
Waking me up.
I mean, that's not always a good thing, because it is a little different, when you are used to sleeping next to somebody and then they're not there.
You get scared when you wake up.
You're like,
where are you?
Oh man, here we go again.
Get all depressed. Here we go again.
Yeah, that's David for you. So yeah, I woke up and I'm like, the cats are all over the bed. I'm like, okay, this is progress. They're next to each other. But then
it only took a year and a half. It only took almost 2 years.
But then I hear like this rumble of like this truck, and I'm like, oh fuck no. So I kind of like jump out of bed and I kind of look out the window and I'm like, God damn it, there's a box truck backing up. Fuck, they're early. No phone call, no nothing. They were supposed to be here between 12 and 4, but I had a feeling
10:45, the motherfucker showed up.
It was like around 11 or something like that, so like I was still waking up, man. Like I got out of bed. Like I was not in clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, shit, I need to put on, pants and a shirt. Like,
but we're guys, we get dressed in like 3 seconds flat.
Yeah, it didn't take time, but I'm like, fuck, they're backing up right now and I gotta get dressed. Those 3 seconds, I feel more than 3 seconds, you know what I'm saying?
Tense. That's 3 seconds.
Yeah. So yeah, they were there early, and I'm like, God damn it, man! If I was at David's right now, fuck, because they weren't just dropping off boxes; they were unpacking it and dropping them in, and setting it up. Like I had to have been there, but
steal my cats.
Yeah, oh yeah. Salem came down, with me like he always does, and I'm like, hey, go back up there with your sister. And he like looked again, and then he like ran off. I'm like, good boy. So yeah, that was my morning. But yeah, my wife's gonna be gone all week. She's having a good time, and
you're having a good time too. Though.
I'm having a good time too. I mean, like the last 2.5 days or something like that, I didn't have a couch. So I just spent all my time up in the office. But that's fine because I've been playing this new game, Halo Infinite. The multiplayer's out. It's still kind of buggy. They gotta fix all the stuff. And if you guys have played the game yet, it's free to download on multiple different platforms.
Except mine.
What?
Except mine.
Except yours. That's right. Yep. So it's free to play because it's just multiplayer. It's like one of those battle royale type.
It's like an alpha, right?
I'm sorry,
it's an alpha or beta.
I think it's in beta.
Yeah, it's in
but
beta.
It's not a battle royale because that is a certain type of game mode.
Team deathmatch.
It's all the traditional Halo team deathmatches, but then they also have all the different stuff other than Slayer. Capture flag. And then there's like some other different modes.
FPS.
Yes, correct.
FPS multiplayer.
Yes. So they have right now what's available is like the multiplayer. They have some other type of game modes. They got the big team battles that I only do. Because I want a fucking war, you know what I'm saying? It's 12 on 12, which is...
Andy wants some fucking mayhem.
Yeah, I want some mayhem. I mean, when explosions start happening and bodies go flying, it's fucking fun.
You would love PlanetSide.
PlanetSide?
Yes. I think it's 100-player lobbies.
Yes. But yeah, and then they also have the what you can do right now is like the training as well, which is kind of good because the weapons are a little bit different. So, I'm learning how to actually use the weapons, and it's like a little training courtyard and whatnot. And they can do bots and whatnot, so you can play with yourself. With 7 other AI bots, so it's 4 and 4, right? So that's what I've been doing, and you can on the fly change the difficulty, swap out weapons, unlimited ammo, just like really start, training yourself and learning all the shit. So I did that one night, so that's fun.
Well, yeah, now you can do it every fucking night until the 5th?
Till the 5th, yeah.
It plays what, 28th?
No, I can't.
Yes, you can.
When I come, no, I gotta do some adult
Obama said it. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Yes, I did. And
yes, I will.
I'm running out of food, man.
Bro, fuck that. Publix, they deliver.
I got delivery money.
But you good at managing the money that you do have.
And that's how I'm managing it. I ain't got the deliver money. You know what I'm saying?
You can set it up for pickup.
I might do that.
Then all you gotta do is get there. You don't even gotta shop. That's like 30 minutes of Halo time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might do that. But yeah, so I've been playing Halo, and I think what I'm gonna do when I get home is I'm gonna go ahead and pre-order the campaign because I love the campaigns of Halo.
That's what I like the most about Call of Duty. It's not even just the multiplayer. It was
the campaign.
Yeah, but it was the opposite with Battlefield. I like Battlefield better, especially Battlefield 4. That was my shit. And then the new Battlefield just came out. I gotta buy it, but little on the broke side. So like with Battlefield, I love the multiplayer much more than the campaign. But with Call of Duty, bro, campaign was my shit. Modern Warfare 3, I finished that campaign like 20 fucking times, bro.
Yeah,
that was my shit. I loved the campaign of Call of Duty. So I know how you feel about Halo and their campaign. I wish I could play it.
What, Halo?
Is it co-op?
Halo?
Yeah.
The campaign?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You should find that out. We live like 5 minutes away from each other.
You know, I would say that it should be because all the rest of the campaigns have been co-op for the most part, especially the CE. I mean, that was definitely co-op.
Bro.
Yeah.
We live like 5 minutes away.
Yeah, I know.
You have 2 controllers.
Do I?
I will buy a second controller.
They're like $60.
Cyber Monday, I will buy. I will buy a second controller.
Yeah, when I had because I wore out the Halo Legendary controller that I got with my Xbox One, the Halo version of it. But oh my god, man! Because what was happening is that I was drifting.
Oh, like you weren't moving the controller, and she was just like looking up.
Yeah,
with the gun, just
like
moving up. You're like, what the?
Yeah,
fuck?
it was bad. It was really bad. And I'm like, this is not enjoyable.
That's what my controllers would do after playing FIFA.
Oh yeah.
Yo, FIFA would piss me the fuck off so bad, bro. I would throw my controller. I never like.
Well, is that why that it would drift?
Bro. Yes.
Because you were throwing it.
But I wouldn't notice it during FIFA.
Right.
So I would like 3 days later, I'll be like, let me play a different game. My blood pressure is a little bit too high.
So yeah, I mean, so I had
starts drifting like, oh shit.
Yeah, like I had to buy another controller, and that was the first time I had to buy another controller. And I'm like, they were $50 and $60.
Dude,
God damn, man,
bro, I could imagine.
Why is it so expensive?
I can imagine Andy, like if there was an alternate universe where you didn't have a wife, you would definitely be like 400 pounds, like just straight up mountain fucking dew. Your bed is your gaming chair. And you just have like your fucking ramped up PC, fucking like a fucking floating shelf of fucking Xbox controllers. Like,
on reserve.
No cats because they all died because of just malnourishment and misattention.
No, I just never would have had more cats.
No, you would have 100% been 400. Like your body would be shaped in a way where it would be like, this is your head, right? And then it'll go like out. And then right where like your fat would hit the arms of the chair, it would just like indent and then go back out.
Who the fuck?
You wouldn't get out of your chair.
Why would you think that was me?
Bro, you just love Halo so much, bro.
But that doesn't mean I'm gonna be morbidly obese.
Bro, but just be happy you're not in that universe right now.
What universe would that be? There's no way.
One where there was no savannah.
So I would be morbidly obese. Okay, you hear that, honey? Because of you, I'm not morbidly obese, apparently.
You act like she listens to this shit in the first place. She doesn't watch our episodes.
There's always that chance. In what universe do you think she doesn't listen?
Well, she didn't find you, motherfucker. Ah, shit.
Thanks.
No problem.
But yes, aside from Halo, so yeah, I did get the new couch today, and oh my god, what a fucking relief it is. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna bring all your gaming shit downstairs?
No.
No.
No, that's all in the office. You know, downstairs
You
is.
have to keep those two worlds separate.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want to mix it.
No. So the couches are very nice. They better be. You know, they're fucking brand new. But
Give it a week.
Yeah. I'll report back and I'll let you know how they're doing.
I'm not even worried about the couch and like you guys, like you and your wife. I'm more worried about Salem and Pistachio. Because, animals with like new shit, they get interested. What the fuck is this? What is that?
Yep, scratching it.
Yeah.
No, I'm like being a fucking sentry guard on the furniture or whatever. I don't know.
You could have just came up. You could have just said a Hitler, and it would have just made more sense.
Oh, what now?
A Hitler.
A Hitler?
I'm being a couch Hitler.
Sure. Yeah. Touch it, die. No. I already sprayed Salem with water today.
Oh,
because he was it was like starting to claw
high
up.
Five that bitch.
Yeah, he was high five. It was high fiving it, for sure. But I'm like, nope. But he was so much more well behaved after that. He was like sleeping all over the place.
Pistachio didn't give a fuck.
Pistachio eventually came down and she was like, the fuck is this? The fuck is that? And she was like smelling it. They were all smelling the whole couch and whatnot, crawling all around it. But they weren't clawing it. They were just like inspecting it and whatnot.
Oh, and like rubbing against the shit when they do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she went up to one of the cat trees and just fell asleep. So she was like, all right. It's a new couch.
They're like coordinated. We'll wait till this motherfucker.
And then Salem is just sleeping, like I was saying, like on all these different spots this morning. So he is breaking in the couch, like as we speak.
Pistachio's like, I'm just gonna wait till this motherfucker leave, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. Those bastards. Let's see. So, speaking of new stuff, you have a new chain.
I do.
Finally came in, huh?
The reason I am broke.
Ooh, look at that bling.
Yep. Definitely a different bling. I am never taking this off in my life.
Good for you.
So yeah, I will die in this chain.
Yeah.
I will die in this chain. So yeah, it's my new chain. Like I went broke.
Congratulations,
I went
man.
broke getting it, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna set me back a couple of extravagant purchases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's all about putting money aside to pay for the things and whatnot. But
that is not the skill that I have.
That's right.
That is skill that you have,
skill that I have. Excuse me. I always forget that not everybody has that ability. But you made the mistake and not put it on your credit card.
Yes, I did make that mistake.
Damn.
Motherfucker, I should have canceled it and reordered it. Damn, bro. I would have swore. I looked at the number and I would have swore.
Yep, that's it.
Yep. I was like, oh, perfect. Because I made a point to check, but I just didn't double check myself because I trusted in myself too much. Never trust yourself, folks. Whatever you think you know is not what you actually know, and it's just what you think you know, and it's just a lie because you yourself are a liar to yourself because you think you're the best, but you're not. And I think that does it for the first half of this episode. We actually are going to take a break this time, and we will come back with a long-running series that we have of open-ended questions.
Woohoo!
Back on it. So we will catch you in a little second, and then we'll see you then.
Later.
Also bought like tattoo cream, and then I was gonna buy a new one of those tables, like another one. That one's kind of old and shit. That motherfucker wasn't on sale. Them bitches was expensive, at least on Amazon. I bought that at Walmart.com, so I might just look up Walmart.com again, see if they got some good stuff Monday. Cause like it's kind of old, it's a little chipped on the side,
Character.
It's literally my first living room coffee table.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much. My shit. I eat on it. That's my dining room table too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have a dining room table.
What?
You have a dining room table, but
my brother eats on it more. My brother has eaten on that table more than I have ever eaten on that table or sat at the table.